Gray Song together with his mother Petra Langbelt Gray took this picture and posted it a few moments before the Malaysia Airlines MH17 plane took off. They were just going on a vacation for a few days in Malaysia. 3 hours after takeoff, they both died at an altitude of 10,000 meters above the territory of Ukraine. The plane was hit by an air rocket that was launched by pro-Russian separatists. The plane fell in the region of Ukraine, which lasted several months. 298 people were killed. 9. The teenager Ksenia Ignataeva was an avid photographer, an amateur. She wanted to impress her friends on Facebook by taking a picture of herself at the top of the railway bridge. A few seconds before the tragedy, she took a picture of the place she wanted to climb. Most likely she lost her balance. She grabbed a wire that was live at 1,500 volts and fell from a height of 8.5 meters. 8. During the rock band at the D Station Club, a moment after the start of the pyrotechnics show. The ceiling caught fire. The building was made of wood, so within 3 minutes the whole club was on fire. When people saw the fire, they immediately ran towards the emergency door. There were as many as 300 people in the club, of which 100 people died. 7. This photo was taken before the Boeing 707 flight took off. Sami Elot was flying from New York to Brussels. There was an American ice skating team on board, on their way to the World Championship. Europe. The crash happened during the landing approach. The plane crashed in the village of Berg. 73 people died, including one farmer on land. 6. A 32-year-old girl from the USA on her way to work took a selfie and posted it on Facebook at 8:33. As it turned out, it was her last photo. At 8:34 a.m. the car she was traveling in collided with the truck. 5. This photo showed a bear that is being followed by a tourist in New Jersey. The tourist became a victim. He was attacked and murdered by a wild animal he was watching. 4. Rapper. Just before leaving his last party on March 9, 1997 in Los Angeles, after a party promoting his upcoming album, he stopped in a black Chevrolet at a traffic light at an intersection. After a while, a black sedan from which 7 shots were fired drove up on the left. To this day, the murder has not been resolved. 3. In the photo we can see a young couple and partying guests at a wedding in Israel. Moments later, the floor beneath their feet collapsed under the weight of their feet. The disaster took place on the 3rd floor of the building, where 600 people enjoyed a wedding in the banquet hall. The floor suddenly broke off. These are the lower tiers of the underground car park. 26 people died. 2. In 1986, Bud Dwyer was convicted of receiving a bribe from a California company. During the trial and after his conviction, he argued that he was innocent and had been framed. In protest on January 22, 1987, during a press conference, he committed a spectacular suicide, pulled out a Magnum 357 revolver. He put the barrel to his mouth and, in front of the journalists, pulled the trigger. 1. In this photo we can see Walker Fields a few minutes before the tragedy. He was just going for a drive in the Porsche Carrera GT. Driving the car due to excessive speed, lost control of the machine, which hit the lantern and tree and then went up in flames. They both died.